In this desolate place, Joey and Abai are like two long-lost friends finally reuniting, so touching, even if the backdrop is littered with stones. Before them lay scattered stones, the barren land leaving everyone clueless about where to step. Joey was absolutely baffled. Abai is desperately trying to involve Joey, running around the wasteland like a crazy little bird. The onlookers are watching like it's a show. Even the landlord Lyons is here. Everyone thinks this wasteland is hopeless. Even Abby's mom is hiding indoors, pretending this mess doesn't exist. Little did they know, Abby's mom swore to forge ahead, her courage stronger than any horse. Fearlessly, she marched on under the watchful gaze of the crowd. Soon enough, the rains came pouring down. The crowd washed away in the rain. The soil became soft, and Abby's spirit popped up like a spring shoot, full of life. She shouted words of encouragement to Joey, as if lighting a fire beneath him. "Let's go, keep running." Abby's words were like a battle cry, striking Joey's heart, and off she galloped. Abby grabbed a shovel and dug in with all her might. It wasn't just dirt she was digging up, but her buried dreams. Slowly but surely, hope and life began to emerge, and the crowd came back again. Watching this scene unfold, everyone felt a wave of respect rising within them. Here are two fearless young souls, a brave girl, and a steed galloping through the wilderness. And there's the landlord, his teeth grinding in irritation, mocking Abby's mother right there. "You let that kid roll in the mud, and she'll end up a total joke." "Oh, Miss Leland, great skills. My son's not your toy." Maybe Abby's stubbornness sparks some courage in her mother. Her silence shattered like glass. She metaphorically sliced through Lyon's arrogance. Seeing the furious woman, Lyons visibly shook, scared he might just drown in this confrontation. Thanks to Abai and Joe's teamwork, this wasteland finally transformed into fertile ground. Abby's shoulders are all bruised. Her mother felt a pang in her heart as she dragged Abai to patch her up. Watching her mother, who was working so hard for them, Abai directed all her complaints towards her father. As her mother didn't scold, she brought out a handful of medals wrapped in a flag from the military. Subtitles. Suddenly, Abai felt extremely proud, realizing that her father had been a cavalryman who made great contributions to the country. She vowed to become a cavalryman that made her father proud. Once a dream is planted, it'll surely blossom. To train herself, she rode Joey every day, feeling like she was flying across the prairie. Joe's speed was astonishing. Even leaving cars in the dust, it was unbelievable. But then, disaster struck. A torrential downpour suddenly interrupted this beautiful scene. The rain washed away the carrots underground, and hopes of a bountiful harvest vanished into thin air. The destruction wasn't just from life's difficulties, but also the escalating tensions of war. To expand its power, the country urgently needed soldiers and horses, resulting in Joey being sold. By the time Abai arrived, the deal was done. He was frantic, doing everything he could to get Joey back. Seeing the sincerity in Abi's eyes, the officer was moved, promising to take good care of Joey. Abai knew this was the biggest concession the officer could make, feeling mixed emotions inside. He tied the military flag left by his father around Joe's neck, bidding farewell. "This isn't over. This isn't the end. My brother, I will find you again. No matter where you are, I'll bring you home." And just like that, Joey left with the soldiers. Little did they know, the wheels of fate were just beginning to turn. The unfamiliar surroundings made Joey anxious. He weaved through other horses, searching for some comfort. Just when he was about to calm down, he faced a provocation from a general. Even though Joey had been trained to be strong, the general thought he wasn't enough. The next day in military exercises, Joey surprisingly charged ahead, winning first place. This mutual attraction between strong competitors sparked a friendship between Joey and Hansi. Not long after, the cavalry regiment arrived in France, planning to conquer the land through riding. As he gazed at the long swords on the horses, the officer felt uneasy, unsure if he could keep his promise to Abai. Hundreds of cavalrymen charged towards the enemy camp like beasts, ready for battle. The caught off-guard German soldiers scrambled into the woods, not realizing they had walked right into an ambush. The bullets fired hit the horses' legs, and cavalrymen fell mercilessly. What a tragic scene it was. The once mighty cavalry regiment was reduced to retreating, leaving behind only a few survivors. Nancy excitedly dashed to Joe's side, two friends reunited after weathering the storm. Dear viewers, if you enjoyed this story, be sure to like and subscribe to us.